Hello and welcome everyone to another Let's Play with the developers. My name is Raycoms and we're live here on our Patreon server, live here in HellColonies, where we lost in the last episodes 3 of our available citizens around, and are working now on trying to restock those peoples into the right shop. Let me see, you're the one who wants cake, aren't you? Okay. I just hired someone around here for... I think that one should have become a career already. Or maybe a builder? No, they became a career. So we need to hire one additional worker. One additional visitor to get our builder back, I hope. Hi there, Greg, how you doing? So let's do that. Where are we here? 10 enchanted books. And you are... meh. Ah, there's a third one. Also meh. Okay. Let's see if I have 10 garbage enchanted books we could maybe get rid of. So, I'm going to deliver some of these ores quickly here. I've just fixed a little bug where the smelter here doesn't really care about the config option on the allowed ores as soon as it's inside his hut, which caused some issues for some players where something was used as both an ore, marked as both an ore and fuel. So I've now corrected that. Hi Margot, how are you doing? Oh, nice. Neat, Greg. HellColonies ship. And I wanted to get 10 enchanted books without much value to them. Where do we have our enchanted books? Do we have enchanted books? That's the next question. What happened here? There used to be... ah, it's in the side, okay. No, that... that is not in the stone smelter. Does the stone smelter have the same issue? Hi, this is Extruxion, by the way. I'm doing fine. And a little bit stuck with my PhD stuff. The network is not behaving the way it should behave. I should be able to solve that sooner or later. If the stone smelter has the same problem, I can relatively easily look into that. But they should already not smelt charcoal to use charcoal, but I can get the problem if there's charcoal to be picked up as the next request. I can look into that later. I can look into that after the stream and see if that one still has the problem. So we do not have enough books for this, so it has to be someone else. Okay, everyone is sleeping now. Or not sleeping in that. They're having beds and everything. I wonder what the problem is. So this one here is asking for an axe. I can already provide that while I'm around here anyway. And that one is complaining about having nothing close to work at. I'll give you an axe as well. But why aren't you guys still not... I think the tags are messed up, that's the problem. 7 emeralds. What would the repair cost, by the way? Might be worth to just do a repair of this building. I think that should fix it. Okay, I'll do that. That should fix the tags. Actually, it's a bad problem. This actually should not be related to the tags. It should be honest. 7 emeralds it was. Let me get those emeralds. But the not sleeping problem, I still have on my list that some people are having issues with the archery not providing beds, so I can already look into some other things like this as well. Emeralds. I'm getting distracted again completely. So 7 of them. Up we go. Hoping that people in the overworld are going to sleep, because we can't skip night.
I'll take care of it.
So, and Oswin, what are you going to become? Tell me. Oswin is going here.
If you say so.
Didn't become anything yet. Do I have the builder on manual? Maybe. Oswin still did? Yeah. Now Oswin became a career. Hi Zed Horizon, how you doing? So we're still missing at least 1, if not 2 citizens to fill in the remaining spots. Hi Sam. He's already in Discord. Hi. Yeah. Okay. I did double check the audio again. I have to do this every time now. Just do the Discord audio as well, because always when I adjust the Discord audio, it went with like poof. Good I did it pre-stream, else everyone would be like okay. So I'm so utterly confused by the network issues I'm facing with my application. It's so confusing. So basically, the weirdest part is I'm sending, like, I created like a very easy example trying to reproduce it, right? So yeah. 10 processes, or to be fair, what matters the most, 10 processes. The root process sends to 3, the other 3 send to 3 and below them, right? I have it send 1 message at a time, it works fine. 5 messages at a time works fine. 10 messages at a time, TCP connection breaks apart. Connection loss on TCP. And not what weirds me out, so that like could be reasonable if like overdoing the amount of messages or something like this. But actually the same thing happens at the same threshold, like at the same threshold when I do 10 servers. So 1, 10, 100, right? So the CPU load in the other example is significantly higher. It's like 3 times the CPU load. The network load is 3 times higher. But still, it happens at basically the same threshold. It doesn't make any sense. How? Why? What?
Maybe the messages are like getting too big or so.
The messages are a fixed message size. 8
Yeah,
diamonds.
Right.
The message size is fixed. That shouldn't be. And the message size is the same for 100 and 10.
Did you check that it's the same?
Yes.
Just to be sure.
Yes, I did. I did check. There is a very slight, like the one with 100 total processes has like 20 more bits. But since it happens at the same threshold, that is definitely not the thing. And the message size stays constant as well. I did check that. So, Wilmot Robinson, will you become our next builder? I already hired 2 for careers.
Maybe he declines and says it's too dangerous.
No, it's she, Wilmot. It's a girl.
And then she can decline, right?
What job did you take now, Wilmot? Tell me.
See?
Wilmot?
She doesn't want to be the builder. She knows how dangerous it is.
Where did Wilmot go? Wilmot!
She was like, builder, nope, I'm doing something else. That's too dangerous.
Wilmot, I am very disappointed. Hi Tinty Tots, a long time no see indeed. I'm chasing after Wilmot. What? Why? You preferred becoming a knight, Wilmot? Really, Wilmot? A knight? You thought that was the safer job option, Wilmot? Did you really think?
Well, as knight she gets armor, right? Builders don't.
God darn it, Wilmot, you disappoint me. Okay, so we're hiring the next citizen, and this time I'm going to just sprint, absolutely sprint to the next building, to the builder. I'm going to hire directly. I'm not going to take any bets.
Did we place down a sawmill yet?
Huh?
Did we put a sawmill down yet?
No. I did put down a blacksmith, and I want to... Yeah, we have to put down a sawmill as well.
Yeah, sawmill is like pretty important.
Although I do have to prepare the space for the next two crafters yet. They should be...
I think crafters we can actually put nicely on the upper area, because it's relatively close to the warehouse.
I actually wanted to put them here. Like next, we're going to have the smeltery here. Then we are going to have the blacksmith next to it. And then I want to go around the corner here, basically.
You mean at the barracks?
No. At the smeltery. And... It's destabilized, that's why it's...
Ah, that area.
Are you seeing me here?
Yeah.
I want to clean up, similar to how we did this area here. I want to clean up here around the corner, and then also make like this around the corner.
We need a stair down here then as
Basically like this around the corner, and then make one in the corner here, and one in the corner, and one then here. So we can basically put two more buildings basically here. Let me just remove the unstabilized thingy from my tool so that I can mine out.
Also like could separate by like type. So you would smeltery and blacksmith and maybe mechanic up there, which like kinda fit all into the same category, right? And then you can have wooden stuff on another place.
Yeah, possible as well. But that place is so fitting for crafters. But I get the stone smelter and the mechanic would fit thematically, and they're relatively good.
Yeah.
How do I stabilize something destabilized? Cleans?
Guess so, try.
Yes.
Nice.
Let me cleanse that. Okay, nice. We have an efficient tool again. Let me just drop a few of those things here.
Oh, we actually got like 2 stacks of warp stem in our warehouse now.
Oh, nice. So that could be the 2 here. We will also extend into this direction here. I'm going to open up this here and going to put something like this here as well. like this here. We're going to open that up as well in the future. Oops. And then we can make a ceiling and put the stone mason at least here. So there's some more space behind here. That's where the miner is going down. It's pretty far down already. Nice. Hi Don Fatty, how are you doing? And now the sawmill. Now there is also another option for that, and that would be having those here.
Yeah.
So now I think on this side we will dig relatively quickly into a different biome, wasn't it?
I'm not sure where exactly you are.
Now here I'm in a while and I'm still warped forest here. That might be actually a solution. And
Where are you even?
Go to the bridge.
Ah, you are on that side now. I was thinking we were still on the previous one.
No, I am on this side now. So this here is glowstone gardens. This is warp forest. So that is not
Down there.
like here.
Hmm.
There is relatively.
Yeah, but it's kinda like full solid. Not sure.
I was hoping, yeah, I was hoping there wasn't a glowstone garden relatively close, because then we would be able to move a bunch more in this direction. But since it's not,
Yeah,
it's probably not a great idea.
Yeah, in that direction is a mine biome.
Yeah, there's.
I guess we can go upstairs in that direction a bit more.
Yeah, both me and Sam, we're both German.
Yeah.
I was hoping to have this here more as a kind of like farming, etc. area.
It's a bit big for just farming. It's got like
We have
a
housing
lot of
here
space.
a bit.
If you check the western area, it goes pretty far in the west direction as well.
The cow herder is here also kind of very anticlimatically kind of in the center of the colony.
That's how it goes when you don't have like everything explored.
Yes. Maybe we can think about repositioning that later, that's not a big problem. We should start requesting, by the way, the steak to a post box.
You mean
we
so
need it.
people don't eat it?
So that people don't eat it, exactly. Or else, where could we put the
But yeah,
sauce?
our upstairs area can be expanded a lot into the south as well.
Yeah, we could expand it quite, but then it would get relatively far from the warehouse. I want to avoid that. I want to have it more efficient. Let me.
I don't think it's further away than like the barracks. Like comparing distances.
Yeah, the barracks would be also a little bit too far in that direction. Be also a bit too far. Let me do a quick check.
Okay, barracks is even further away than the farthest you can go on upstairs.
To be honest, there is also kind of like unused area close to the warehouse. Even like really close to the warehouse itself.
Although the upstairs area is actually pretty close to the warehouse, it's not far.
Yeah, there's the staircase upstairs.
And citizens are like super fast on ladders.
Yeah, they are.
Like 4 times faster than players.
I wonder. Nah, Maybe better not, but I was wondering about moving it maybe on a lower level than where, like adding an additional level to the colony basically then, and go on the lower level here next to the warehouse. I think that would be
I thought
pretty
that
nice.
as well, but it's pretty small. And there is one layer above it pretty much, which is connected to the upper area as well.
It's relatively large down here, isn't it?
Oh.
It looks pretty large enough to put at least like the Fletcher sawmill and 1-2 other crafters here as well. I don't know. Where would you put it upstairs?
Okay, going upstairs.
Where would you put it there? So here we go. Our fancy staircase. Go down.
And upstairs we got here at least one building.
Yes. Maybe we would put there another citizen hut at that location as well.
Yeah, or something else that's bigger in this space. And here in this direction we can like flatten it a bit and use all what's behind here.
Yeah, there's also a little bit of space around here.
There's basically just some like 10 block high mountains away.
But then we're a little bit far from the warehouse already.
It's the location. It's like as far as the town hall. Since the warehouse basically is at the entrance of the...
There is also, maybe that might be the best space, and that is using this upper area here.
Where
do you think?
East? South?
Come to the couriers back.
Lost again.
I think that might be a good idea. Yes, I like that. Arch! Darn yous. Leave me alone! Darn it. Okay, basically here.
This one, yeah.
We flatten this, but like we continue this here. And then we build the crafters slightly in the wall here, but not a lot.
We can also like remove the trees down there, and down there would be a lot of space as well, right?
Yeah, but I do like it upstairs here, and that would be like very close to the warehouse, etc. It would be an efficient use of the space to put it here. I love some efficient use of space. So
actually efficient would be not having to like build the ground first before you place a building, right?
No, efficient not in work efficient, but in place efficient. So using less space.
Yeah, if we want to be super space efficient, then we would just like
stack them.
Put buildings above each other.
We're kind of already doing that to a certain degree, right? But yes. So my cat is having some fun here next to me, sitting on the table and is like going like at stuff here and is like, this is shit, I don't want this here. And this is also shit, and bites the paper and it's like, no, this has to go.
Yeah, why did you put that there? It doesn't belong there.
I just decided that this doesn't belong here. This goes, I stay. Let me see, I have kinda... Are we on... Yeah, it's... bright. A little bit of eye pain here. Okay, whoops! And I fell. So, I think that is a good position. Just gotta fill it in a little bit. Do you have the sawmill block already?
No.
Okay. So while you get the sawmill block, I fill this
And
here
I
up.
didn't mean yes for saying no.
Ah, you have it?
No.
So... Here we go. We have this. And that would be enough space for the warehouse already, I guess. I do need more netherrack, but we're so full of netherrack anyway.
Yeah, I just throw it away all the time.
We mine out all kinds of spaces all the time.
Yeah, it resurrect mine so fast.
And yeah, netherrack is just like cuts like butter, right? Brrr,
Yeah.
and you're through a stack of netherrack almost as fast as the Fed is printing dollars. So here we go. I'm going to mine away here a little bit. Already, just not even going to get the netherrack at the warehouse or something like this, because I have to mine out a bunch of space here anyway. So I can already use the netherrack I get from this. I need these here as well. Our cats are just so funny. The big one is like not how you would imagine a cat, let's say it like that. He's completely uncoordinated. Completely uncoordinated. It doesn't seem a cat sometimes. He kinda, these days he was trying to play a little bit on top of the wardrobe and almost fell down. No, actually he did fall down from the wardrobe. Or when he plays and jumps, it kinda looks a little bit like a dog playing from the paw coordination. Because cats are usually, like, it seems they're very well under control what they're doing with their paws. Not with this cat. Which usually results in a lot of awa on my side as well. When my hands are in between the nails and the toy. Whoops. We know what that cat doesn't have in coordination. The other cat has in double coordination and control. The other cat is able to snatch any toy from your hand with the paw and the nails without hurting your hand at all. It's kind of like wraps the nails around the toy and leaves the other nails just nicely enough to not hurt us, which is relatively interesting. So, making a bit more space. So I'm really interested how this Wall Street bet stuff is going to turn out in the end. I think there's still a bunch of companies already lost a bunch of money. I guess some of the bigger ones didn't lose so much. I just now understood as well that actually this was even much worse, because companies companies. The dog, the dog thinks, yeah. He's rather big for a cat as well, and he makes woof. Maybe there's something off. No, he does meow. Did you hear that? So the veterinary said it's a cat. But by the way, we needed 4 people to give him the rabies vaccine. 4 people. That was the vet, the assistant of the vet, me and my girlfriend had to hold him, and it was still difficult. This cat is just so strong that when we have to give him medicine, we have to invite the family of my girlfriend so that we have 4 people to hold him to give him the medicine.
Is it a cat or a tiger?
Yeah, it is. It is more of a tiger. It is definitely more of a tiger. So now he does land on the feet always. The feet, that is true. He does always land on the feet. Yeah. And I'm hearing someone is mad with me again. Here. Where's the Enderman? Where did the Enderman go? You nasty. Now that I switched to my sword, the Enderman started ignoring me. Again. Now? So... Did I kill it? I'm sure. It's kinda difficult to have the coordinate. Maybe that cat is just as coordinated as I am. my fine coordination is also pretty bad. Pretty bad. Always been. Good thing I didn't decide to become a surgeon. That was definitely not the best choice. Now I got him finally. Also difficult in the dark, to be honest. My screen is a little bit darker as well, as it should be probably. So now we got a bunch of netherrack. I will go up there. Ouch! I always fall down here. Taking me actually, when I go around this, we can probably set up a new set of stairs. Could probably encounter the stairs back there or something like this in a nice fashion. Let's see how this is going to turn out. I think I can make a nice ceiling thing around this lower part. I think that would look pretty awesome indeed. Okay, upstairs we go. Did you place the sawmill there already?
No.
Did you craft the sawmill?
No. I thought you were going to.
No, I thought you were going to craft the sawmill.
No one crafted a sawmill.
I'm still filling in this area here. So here we go, filly. So I was talking. Now actually that was one of the things I didn't know, and which was also one of the reasons Wall Street Bets took that on, because actually the hedge funds, they shorted more than 100% of the stocks. Apparently like up to 150% of the stocks they shorted. So they basically said, we're going to buy 1 million of this stock where only 100,000 of that stock actually exists.
Sure, they sure got some like funny functions invented.
Yeah, funny ways for rich people to get richer, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, who made that up?
It's like lottery for rich people, but you can't lose.
Yeah, that's why it's for rich people.
That's why it's lottery for rich people, right? You can't lose. Either the Fed is going to bail you out eventually anyway, or you manipulate everything just that you can't lose in the first place. So here we go. Yeah, capitalism is such a funny system that basically is fully built on artificial scarcity, and its whole existence builds on a principle that it tries to undermine with every single moment of its existence. The basic principle of capitalism, informed decision making and voluntary participation in the market, right? Those two principles, where they make sure that you can't voluntarily participate because certain products you have to have, like medicine, housing, and these kinds of things, right? You can't choose to not have housing, medicine, or food. So you're not voluntarily participating, so the basic principle of capitalism already is wrong in this case. And then, since that is not enough, we have advertisement, which makes sure that customers are not making informed decisions and are making sure that people do think they have to have certain things, right? So that it's not even voluntary participation anymore if people believe that they have to have this thing. So capitalism undermining its own existence with every breath, basically. Ow. So much fun. To be honest, from a computer systems point of view, it's so funny that this ever passed. How could someone like read this and think this is a good idea? These are realistic expectations. If I published a paper like this, people would reviewers would like no, those are unrealistic expectations for a system. This, I'm going to reject this paper. But then again, certain blockchains created similarly unrealistic expectations that should always hold, but will definitely not always hold. And people are putting millions of dollars behind it.
What goes?
But then again, the same.
By the way, I'm not sure that the sawmill does fit here.
No, is the sawmill so huge?
No, it's kind of big, yeah.
Can you
can
invite me?
How's it?
So out of my tool here. I think that we're all up here, except what was it? Structurize, link session, accept invite. Okay.
You can just click on the thing in chat.
I tried. I might have tried wrongly. Okay, let me.
Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you move it back now until the no, like into the wall. Opposite, yeah. I think that's fine. I'm going to mine a bit away. You can probably move it up to the courier hut here. So up to this corner here.
I was driving around town, doing
So that those two... Again. I'm just professional at looking in the eyes of Enderman.
You have my trust.
I think another one, yeah, one too much.
Outside my bedroom window.
Now one too much, yes.
Yeah, so it's going till here.
Sometimes when I woke
That's
It's
fine.
pretty deep in this mountain.
It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
I see you desperately want it here.
Is the front, is that the front facing actually? Like how is this going to look like at level 5? Is that level 5?
Just put level 5, yeah.
By the way, this doesn't look like... Is that?
Oh, it's Acacia, why?
I was thinking this one does not look like warped. Okay, let's start over.
So, this one is warped. Where's the entrance? Here. Yeah, it's too quadratic.
It's gonna be okay.
How much is this in depth as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Probably.
Now I was counting.
It's hard to tell.
And I just put it like to the... here.
That's a bit
It's
deeper
pretty
even.
deep.
Fine for me, to be honest. Fine for me.
Let's test it down here.
I don't have a problem with that. It's fine for me.
That you should stop dreaming.
That would be fine as well.
All I get from this is waking
Let
up
me
in
look
the
at
middle
that.
of the night.
So,
A nightmare that you thought was real, but
so it
really
goes
isn't.
here.
These dreams are weird.
It's yeah. Be here.
You pick up your phone and
It's
no
far
one's
enough
there.
at least. We're here.
And for a while I was really
Is it
scared.
the
of it.
front?
Like,
Yes, it's the
definitely
front.
something
Yeah.
that doesn't happen every day, but once I
And
knew
it's
what
aligned
was
to the
going
wall
on,
here.
and
Then we place something a bit smaller upstairs.
Yeah.
it made a lot more sense, and
I think it works fine as well, yes. Let's do this then.
Should I put it directly onto the path or one away?
Directly, I would say. Turn off the other building preview? No, there's, I think, no way to do that at the moment, at least. Not that I know of, at least.
It just like auto turns off when you move it away a bit.
Yes. But there's, I think, no way to do that yourself manually. So... I think if you switch the build tool out of your hand, it turns off as well. Like you stay in the preview, but you rotate away from your build tool. Like, let me show you. So you see, it's rendering, and now it's stopped. It's only rendering this here, not the surrounding. The surrounding, not the surrounding. Ah, it crashes you sometimes.
Really? That's weird.
Potentially,
Maybe you...
as you said, in the middle of your town. So I would guess, what is your memory setup like?
Yeah, likely too low memory for it.
I could imagine it to go a bit in the memory.
I know we had a memory leak, but that should have been fixed. At least we did.
Yeah, there was a
something
leak
for
with
this.
that once, but I guess she's still having that.
Waypoints it was.
Still recently having the issues, I guess. So, by the way, still don't have a builder. I have to get a builder.
Okay, it's definitely like checking a lot more memory when I've got the preview up.
Yeah, I guess so. That is quite the thing. And then the additional buildings. You have some big buildings, close like 5 big buildings surrounding it.
I mean, more like constantly increasing, right?
Yeah. Plus we have a little bit of a cache there as well, up to 30. I guess we could make a config option for the cache, because the cache at the moment goes up to 30. Maybe we could have a config option for that, because even just decreasing that cache should help a lot memory wise.
Yeah.
think now it's fine. My work here is done. I'm going to make a little bit of a wall for a little bit here, in case any barbarians come around. I don't want to invite them to use this here as an entrance to the colony. That's at least going to hold them off a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Ah, you're giving 4 gig for Minecraft? Yeah, that's definitely memory then. 4 gigs is not a lot with Minecolonies. With modded in general. Minecolonies is not so bad anymore, but the colonies, it's more on the server that you need a bit more. Ah, you're doing exactly that. And it's overlapping with here a bunch of buildings. Those towers are going to look awesome. Yeah, try 6. Giving too much. Also, Minecraft is not great if you give it too much. Java in general is not good if you give it too much, to be honest. So, Minecraft, the old game that needs more GPU, CPU and memory than Cyberpunk. Just kidding, Cyberpunk is probably absolutely insane in system requirements. So, did you by the way hear who Cyberpunk was saying was at fault for the bugs?
Yes?
No, the testers.
Ah, yeah, testers didn't find all bugs.
The testers didn't find all bugs. It's such a big...
They are new, right? it's their first time, yeah, right?
Okay, like capitalism at play again. Who was at fault of the crunch? The management. Who was at fault for bugs? The management. Who was at fault for delays? The management. Who was the fault for unrealistic expectations? The management. Who was blamed? The developers, the QA assurance team, everyone besides the management. Yeah, the QA team always finds all the bugs. It's the management that's like, yeah, but come on. How likely is it that people are going to run in this bug? How long would this take to fix this bug? A few weeks? Ah. Yeah, but often, like, you have a set... the problem with... I see this as one of the main problems for me of the contemporary capitalism we currently have is the quarterly profits. This is even just measuring a company even in a year of profits. It's like, okay, it's a startup and it's allowed to not make money for decades, right? Like Uber or something like this. But an established company that doesn't make a quarter of profits is going to lose their stock immensely. And it's like, come on, people, we have to think long term. And then like companies then think ultra short term because they need the short-term profits, because else the stockholders are going to panic sell and their stock is going to plunge and they're not going to be able to get any investments anymore. So those quarterly profits are definitely absolutely horrible and at fault for a bunch of the things. But the set schedule thing, that was like the game studio itself. It's like the management set that schedule. And besides, usually the delays that happen are also quite often management is stupid delays. Like management wants other things, mismanagement, focusing on the wrong thing, not making a good plan from the start, hiring people because they're cheap, not because they're good.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes usually. Usually one of the main points is really just hiring a lot of college people just freshly out of college instead of some experienced developers to avoid paying a lot of salaries.
And then make them work overtime, and when they are burnt out, then ditch them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like terrible.
Destroy their mental health completely in 3 years.
Yeah.
And obviously fire them as soon as you can so that you do not have to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am. And hi John, you made it in time, nice. Yes, like, okay, that's also that's I think one of the main big problem of not companies alone, but of a lot of people, is 10 people on Twitter fire up their bots and make a lot of scandal, and everyone has things they have to satisfy those people. And then they say cancel culture, cancel culture. Come on, there are 10 people making a little bit of a scandal. You're always going to have 10 people complaining about it. Have some thicker skin and just let them be. It's going to blow over after a week anyway. Everyone is going to forget about it. And if people keep insisting still afterwards, and you see it's really a lot of people, yeah, you could think, you could look into think into looking into this. But it's better than making stupid decisions just to undo them a week later and think like, after carefully consideration, we thought it was still not the best. Yeah, it wasn't the best thing, and if you just took a moment to think about it and just acting quickly. But then again, we're at management.
Yeah.
So, management just doing management things, like politicians doing politician things, which is usually not doing things and letting companies do things.
And getting paid from the companies for not doing things.
And getting paid from... usually nowadays corruption evolved, right? It's not you don't get the money directly now. Anymore. You will get then a chef position at the bank after your political career, right? Because that is obviously not a huge problem and ethically and morally absolutely correct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, John. It blows out. Come on. The attention span of Twitter is 24 hours, not even 24 hours. Just let it blow over and carefully think about, are the people right or not? And if people are saying a lot of bad things, usually, you know, those kinds of people are not right because they are exaggerating and they are acting insanely. Like, who are you trying to satisfy with the deadline move up just because some people think I have to play this game. I have to play this game. I don't. Come on. We did fix the construction tape issue in the Nether. In general, it will work nicely underground as well now. That is solved now. That problem. Yes, indeed. So it's again 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 5 in between or 4 in between? Oops. I have to put a better material. 5 in between. Okay. Okay. Let me get this. No, wrong tool. Under tree. Maybe under tree. I made it relatively not necessarily under tree because it does a little bit of a range check, and only if it is over that range it will, because under tree we would have to, that would be very context based, very difficult to hit. But if it's a huge tree, it will probably appear under the tree as well. Yeah, if you grow 2x2 spruce, it will probably be under it. Yes, probably. So I think I can leave that like that here now. Just need something better for those stairs here. Those stairs are kinda a little bit bothering me. Besides me falling down all the time. They're almost invisible and look ugly. And I need a builder. Let me hire a builder first. So let me get a new visitor here. So who are you? Redstone. Don't have any redstone with me, but redstone is fine. Still enchanted books, enchanted books. And you want books, normal books. 51 of normal books. And 42 here. I think there's some more. No, only one. No, but I'm going to get some books. And I will also get some redstone. And we don't have redstone. Do we leave that? It's one of these spam materials in the overworld.
Yeah. Hey, maybe our warehouse has some.
Maybe our warehouse has some. That is true. Was it you? Yes. I'm going to run. Eliana, don't become a guard. Don't. Here. Oof. Eliana's our newest builder. I made it in time. Quartz. Yeah, I guess quartz is probably a good material for those stairs. Here. Put some of these back. We have a nether mod that adds ores. We do have a mod that adds ores additionally. You're already voting on her dying? Please no. And she definitely needs a lot of material. obviously because the other one died. This server specifically. But I thought about adding it additionally, but then I thought I think that is every server WebP, if you want on the client, I think we don't have to reinvent the wheel and add nether ores, because there's people that might not want that. I think the best thing is just if you, or if a mod pack maker wants it, they can then get it. I think that's the best way to handle that usually. Instead of forcing everyone to have nether ores even if they don't specifically might want it. Yeah, if there's no nether ore mod, the miner is not going to find a lot of stuff.
When he has his random chance to find stuff, right?
Hey, you can config the random chance to also consider netherrack. You can configure that, yes. That is true. There is a data pack option that allows you to configure random ores. Huh. The miner needs oak signs. You can configure that to consider netherrack, and the miner is going to generate random ores. We didn't turn that on, but it might be worth thinking about. That. Oops. Here. It's a little bit low, the ceiling. Better. Yes. Okay. I can remove this here with an axe and get then some signs at the warehouse. We have a builder now. She's now mining out the rest here. I do fully hope she won't again find another source of lava. That would be disappointing, especially because the couriers all take that route as well. So they would find that too. So, oak. Found some oak. Nice. And I'm going to craft it right here already. I'm going to put it back into the warehouse and have the courier then provide it always when needed. Here. A bunch of signs. There we go. Put this here too. So we're roughly an hour in the stream, and I think my professor is wanting to have a meeting now, so I will have to leave. Thanks everyone for tuning in today, and thanks a lot for engaging in the chat with us. The VOD, as always, is going to be on YouTube, so don't forget following us there. If you want to support our mod developing, consider signing up on Patreon or on a similar platform. That is basically our only income stream. Our donators get access to this awesome little server here to play with us, as well as a few other little perks. Thanks Sam for being with us as well today.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's all for today. Tomorrow is the day off, so you're going to see me on Thursday again. Don't forget tuning in on Thursday. Good night everyone, have a good one, or a good evening, or good morning. Have a good one, see you on Thursday. Ciao ciao, bye bye.
Good night.